fam, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new moon in Leo reading for you. This is going to be for everyone out in the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic, intuitive, and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. Today we are going to be doing a new moon spread. We are going to be looking at what this new moon is going to offer you this month. The new moon in Leo is going to happen on July 28th. And this first card that we have right here is really what a new moon in Leo represents. So as you can see here, this basically speaks to confidence is your key to success. The one thing I want to tell you about Leo energy is that Leo energy is very showy, very confident, always wants to show you their bright side and wants to show you who they are. And what I love about this is that a new moon truly represents a new beginning. It represents our needs and desires of wanting to start something new and creating a new cycle. And with this new moon in Leo, this is about a new cycle for you completely. It's about sort of understanding, with Leo energy, it's about beauty. It's about, feeling good and letting yourself be seen and standing, front and center and being willing to showcase your ability and what you have to offer this world. So let's go ahead and see what else this new moon is going to offer you. We are going to be drawing here from the Numerology deck. And we're going to be drawing 3 cards. So let's go ahead and get started and let's begin shuffling. What additional information and insight can you offer the collective here for this upcoming new moon in Leo, Spirit? New moon in Leo. What information and what insight can you offer the collective? So I am feeling this card right here wants to come out. So we have communication is key. Look at that, new moon in Gemini. What else? What additional information and insight can you offer? All right, let's do this one. This one's wanting to come out. Emotions are running high. Okay. That can often signify, so if one of the messages is that communication is going to be very important for you for this new moon, and I feel that is important, especially with Leo energy. It's really about showcasing, standing, allowing yourself to be seen. Oh, look at that! How did that happen? Okay, let's go ahead and reshuffle. That's very interesting. Okay, let's see. What additional information? One more card, Spirit, please. Okay, I'm feeling this one. Okay, hold your vision, a fixed moon. Okay, beautiful. I absolutely love this. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and dive right into each one of these cards here and see what each one of these cards truly represents. So this first card right here is going to represent what is rising up within you. And this is saying communication is key. So I feel that what's really rising up here for you is that you're needing to communicate a little bit better this upcoming new moon. This is really wanting you to understand that if you have any type of relationships, right? Relationships, it's interesting because I feel like this is relationships. I don't know why, but that's just kind of what I'm feeling. We'll get more information once we get to the tarot. But this is really saying that it's important that you really ultimately communicate, right? I feel that a lot of times we don't often speak what we truly feel, or we don't really truly speak we don't speak from the heart. I feel a lot of times we either hold on to things that we really want to say, but we don't say them. And so this is really wanting to bring your attention. I feel like what's coming up within you is that it's time that you really focus in on your heart and what it is that your heart is really trying to tell you. This is about starting a new cycle, right? And so I feel like maybe there's going to be new relationships that are going to be coming in, or maybe new relationships have already come in for you here. And what this is really saying is that it really wants you to make sure that you're communicating your needs and your desires, and that you're communicating efficiently and effectively. Now, this next card represents the main message for this new moon. And this is talking about emotions are running high here. Now, what this card truly means here and what it's really speaking to you about is, I feel that this new moon in Leo is wanting you to be aware of your emotions. And here's the thing, because this is a new moon and this is about creating new cycles for you here, it's going to be very important that you are aware of the particular emotions that you are currently having when it comes to relationships, or when it comes to your goals and your visions, okay? I feel that if you're not in control of your emotions, then things can really go awry. Things can really sort of take a different turn. And the one thing I want to point out here with this new moon in Leo is that this new moon in Leo is ultimately saying here that, you know, it wants you to build your confidence, right? And in order to build your confidence, it's really going to be about how you feel about yourself. If you are not really in tune with your own sense of worthiness or value, then that can really affect ultimately the vision that you have for yourself. Like if you have a particular goal that you are trying to achieve here, and you're not really focusing in on how you are feeling, right? Then ultimately the things that you would communicate to yourself will affect that, right? This last card right here represents your final outcome, which is holding the vision, right? And it's basically a fixed moon. Now, what does it mean when it's a fixed moon? So the fixed moon, now this is interesting because I also did a reading for the full moon in Capricorn, and in the full moon in Capricorn, we had both the cardinal moon and the mutable moon, and now we're focusing on the fixed moon. So the fixed moon is going to represent the signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So fixed signs can be very stubborn. So it's important that you really, so if you are a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, or Aquarius, if you have this anywhere in your chart, like in your sun, your moon, or your rising, you're really going to want to focus and pay attention here. Holding the vision it sort of gives you two different messages. The first one is that you need to stand very firm in your decisions, or where you are, or what it is you are wanting or desiring. The second is that maybe you feel a little bit stuck, right? So I feel like what this is really saying is that I mentioned earlier that I felt this was sort of talking a lot about a relationship. And I really feel this is about a relationship that you have with yourself, and the relationship that you have with your goals and your dreams. Now, this particular card here, because this is your final outcome, this is wanting you to know that this is about understanding that you have to really be in tune with your heart, really be in tune with what you are desiring. This is about understanding that if there's something that you truly desire, as long as you continue to hold the vision. Understand that, how you feel about your dreams and your visions and how you feel about yourself, how you communicate with yourself, how you communicate with what your needs and your desires are when you are working with your spirit team is going to be the key here, right? You have to have faith in yourself. You have to trust in yourself wholeheartedly. See, with this new moon in Leo, it's saying confidence is the key to success. You have to be confident and understand and know that you can accomplish this task, that you can be successful with this. So let's go ahead and dive right into the tarot to see what additional information Spirit has for you here. So Spirit, what additional information and insight can you offer the collective here? Okay, so right off the bat, we have the Knight of Cups in reversed. So this is really speaking about, holding that vision, the things that we, want to often propose, the things that we're truly wanting to invest our time and our effort in, and things that we love, we put into this particular cup right here. And it's in reverse. So this tells me that it's going to be very important that you continue to hold this vision, right? Understanding that, the energy that you put into the things that you're really wanting to create is what drives the success, or that drives how quickly or how slowly it will actually come to you. Next, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about community. It's about collaboration with others. And it's also about, having that understanding that, it's not all just up to us, right? There are others that can assist us, that can help us rise to that next level. You also have Justice here, which means that this is about finding the balance and understanding that there is cause and effect in everything that we do. Next, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And let's get one more card here. One more card for this upcoming new moon in Leo here. All right, and now we have the Three of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so I feel that what this new moon in Leo is really going to offer you here is it's going to offer you balance. I feel ultimately you are needing to balance your emotions with your action. Just like understanding that, if you emotionally are not invested in what you are doing, then you're not really going to see the rewards that you are wanting to see. I love that you have two threes here. Because you have the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. So this, the Three of Pentacles is really about working with a community, collaborating together to build something together that could be used to the benefit of so many more, right? The Three of Cups is about celebrating with like-minded individuals and really coming together as one and in celebration. And I feel that this new moon in Leo is really wanting you to find balance. It's really wanting you to find balance between your resources and your emotions. You have both Cups and Pentacles here. Now, the King of Pentacles here is really that giver, right? This is an energy of giving, being so connected to source that he knows that he has more than enough to go around. There isn't anything that he is lacking. So because he knows that he has everything that he needs, he's willing to give of himself and more to assist his community. He's giving of himself and his resources in celebration, in honor of everything that is being already presented. And I absolutely love this here. This Justice card is really about finding that balance and understanding the difference between cause and effect, right? The law of giving and receiving. Finding that balance and understanding that, for every action there is a reaction, and And as long as we are aware of where our actions are going or where our emotions are going, we will have a better understanding of what will transpire, how we will be celebrating, what we will be creating or achieving, right? And I feel that this new moon in Leo is really about wanting you to really look at your resources and your emotions. This is very interesting. Let's go ahead and draw a numerology card to see what additional information and insight Spirit can offer us. So what additional information and insight? Well, that just fell right out. I didn't even get to shuffle, and these two fell out. So we have a spiritual career and compassion. So we have number 78, spiritual career, and number 99, which is compassion. Okay, this is interesting. I find it interesting because the spiritual career here really talks a lot about, maybe you're being called to really step up in a way where you can really showcase your abilities here in this new spiritual career. It's really about giving of yourself and holding that vision and really being in tune with how those certain things make you feel. Understand here with this Three of Pentacles, it's about community, right? You're giving to your community. You're giving of yourself to your community. This compassion here is really referencing that we have to really be in tune compassionately, not only with ourselves, but with others, because we are giving to others here with this King of Pentacles. We're giving not only our efforts, our skills, and our talents with these resources, but we're also giving emotionally. And so it's important that we learn to sort of listen to that and find the balance between that. I find that interesting here that justice is in between both of these. So I'm going to go ahead and look into the book to see what spiritual career says. So this card really indicates an opportunity to embark upon a career in the body, mind, and spirit arena. Now, understand that this could be like full-time, it could be part-time. That's really going to be determined by you, but I feel that ultimately what Spirit is really wanting you to understand is that you have the potential you already have everything that you need in order to fulfill this dream, this desire that you have for a spiritual career. You already have everything. There's nothing that you really need to do to get started. Because I feel a lot of times what happens is that we feel like, oh, well, I need more credentials, or I need to complete this before I get started, or before I can actually start, charging people for this. This basically confirms that you have these genuine talents, skills, and abilities, and that you are good to go, right? It's time that you actually put them forth into play and actually do them, right? So the affirmation with this card is, I serve the greater good and am given all that I need. This is beautiful. Now, with number 99 for compassion, this card indicates that there is a need to be kind and compassionate towards others, especially those who extend beyond your family and circle of friends. So I feel this is going to come into play. So here's how I'm sort of seeing this. I feel that this is really referencing for this full moon. This is going to be a new cycle for you. Maybe at some point in time in your life, you actually did partake in this spiritual career, but it didn't really pan out the way that you thought it was going to. Or maybe it took too much from you, right? Like it drained you emotionally, okay? And I feel that you're now at this point where you can, find that balance between giving and receiving and setting better boundaries, but also not letting your emotions get the best of you when it comes to letting your light shine here with this moon in Leo. This is really about not judging. It's really about being the observer, sort of not really, persecuting someone or judging someone for any action that they take. I feel that the main primary message here is that it really wants you to find the natural rhythm, harmonize with all of the different cycles of your life, and find compassion and show that compassion towards others. The affirmation with this card is, I am compassionate towards others and attract the same in return. So I feel that what Spirit is really saying here for this upcoming new moon in Leo is that it's time that you actually take charge. It's time that you actually really step forward into the limelight of your spiritual career here and really do the things that you really need to do, and really give forth all of this energy, and you're utilizing your talents, your skills, and your abilities, and this compassion, this immense amount of compassion that you have towards others, so that you could share in the wealth and more can be generated and given to you. So Spirit fam, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be the new moon in Leo message. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.